Oh man, guys, the news. We have even more to talk about in this video. So, overnight at the time of this recording, the Generation Selects G2 Dinobots, Snarl and Slug were revealed or leaked basically. And let's take a look at these two. My thoughts on these. Now, this is a cool 2-pack. I love me some random G2 repaints. I think this came out pretty clean, especially since I'm pretty sure these were canceled G2 colorways back in the day too. So it's really cool to see that these are finally making their way into the modern era. You know, just the last couple years, getting all this G2 stuff that's been canceled or that we needed redos on has been really great to see, and hopefully they keep up with it because I need my leader class accurate G2 Megatron, and you know I'm not satisfied with that Voyager we got a few years ago because it's literally just G1 Megatron in the G2 color scheme. It does not look good. But this 2-pack here looks great. I'm really looking forward to seeing more in-hand images of this and seeing actual reviews. I don't know, I may get this 2-pack. I may want to build up my G2 Dinobots, but I don't know. We'll see how I'm thinking when these release. But, you know, everything's been looking pretty crispy with the G2 Dinobot repaints. We saw Grimlock a couple months ago, I think, so yeah, these are looking good so far. I can't wait to see Swoop and stuff and maybe some other repaints off of these molds. I wouldn't mind seeing either. And in other news, so JT Prime 17 posted like a day or two ago what the canceled or supposedly canceled capsule figures in the Galaxy Force subline. He's saying that if the other three ever see the light of day, I'm not sure. My lists are all based off of NA and international SEA Hasbro release data, so it's possible I'm just missing the updates. Overall, there's still hope I'm wrong at SDCC. We shall see. So what he's saying here is Deluxe Sideways, Excellion, Red Alert, Skywarp, and Leader Class Vector, and Skywarp was a Voyager, that all of these, except for Excellion and Sideways, are supposedly canceled right now. Like, that's the info that he has, and this could change. I hope it will, because I would love to see what they were going to do with Red Alert and Skywarp. Like, obviously, Red Alert was just going to be a repaint of Cannonball, and Skywarp a repaint of the new Voyager Starscream. And Vector Prime, probably one that I'm least excited for out of the three if they ever release, because it's definitely just going to be that crappy Legacy Voyager done up in leader class, maybe repainted into that gold color scheme, or maybe from that black and brown color scheme from Universe 2008 or something. And then he was going to be packed in with a bunch of accessories, maybe a couple pointless accessories, and then a couple that actually are cool. Stuff like that we've gotten with previous leader class figures in these Walmart capsule lines the last like 4 or 5 years. So I don't know about that Vector, but Skywarp and Red Alert I was really curious on, even though I don't really like that Cannonball Deluxe Class mold. I still would have liked to see a new Cybertron Red Alert, because as much as I do like the original Deluxe, the articulation on that, it's not that great, and I think at least the new one would have better articulation. But the old one would still be better in terms of looks and features, I'd say, and accessories. And with Skywarp, it would have been really cool to get that Legends class figure, but this time around in his actual correct scaling, so you could have him with all the other Generations figures and all the other Cybertron figures we've gotten over the years. And we don't know when we're going to get these now, if we ever are. Now, there were people talking like canceled and shelved are two different things and blah, blah, blah. I mean, if it's not coming out in the subline, the figures are canceled. Like, they're not coming out in the capsule like they were originally intended to. So either way, these are canceled for 2025 most likely, and we may have to wait another year, 2, 3 years before we see these ever again, because there's canceled figures or shelved figures, whatever you want to call it, from a few years ago during Kingdom and Legacy Year 1 And even from Legacy last year, I'm pretty sure there was some canceled stuff like that Core Class Dinobot and Deluxe Sure Shot, if I remember correctly. And those were shelved or canceled, whatever the wording was when we got the news on that. So either way, they're not coming out anymore like they were. And we may have to wait multiple years before we see these actually released, which is super disappointing. Because like Cybertron's 20th anniversary line, it's already kind of small as it is compared to like the other sublines we got with Walmart over the last few years. And the fact that it got cut this short to just basically 2 figures is absolutely insane and pathetic for the 20th anniversary of probably one of the best Transformers medias that we got in the 2000s. I mean, 20 years later, and it still has an impact on the fandom. People still want to see figures of these so bad, and Hasbro is still making figures of these 20 years later with updates. And the fact that Walmart treats it like this, and, you know, we don't know what's going to happen, it's just absolutely ridiculous to me. But, yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below. How do y'all feel about these 3 figures, maybe never seeing the light of day or waiting multiple years to get these now? And how do you guys feel about the G2 Dinobot 2-pack? Are you going to be picking it up or are you not? And yeah, thank y'all for watching this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye!